Hi there, Susan C., and I'm excited to be with you today because I don't know about you, but I find misunderstandings, conflict arguments to be absolutely stressful and draining, to be quite honest, just draining. And I learned a principle that I have been using that has almost eliminated misunderstandings and conflict in my life. And I say almost because it still happens. But when it does happen, I have a tool now and I have an understanding that helps me to reflect and figure out, where did we go wrong? Where did we miss one another? How could we have done that better? And I wanted to share that with you because anytime I find a tool that I think is valuable, I want to share it with you in hopes that you can apply it in your life and it too can benefit you by relieving you of the stress and the exhaustion that comes along with it, so that you're more available to be with your family and friends and to be able to show up in your life in the way that you desire. So if you too could benefit from having less stress in your life due to conflict and misunderstandings, I have a principle I want to share with you. And it's simply this: that in every conversation, in every communication we're having, whether it's with our child or with our spouse or with friends, coworkers, neighbors, there are 3 levels of communication within that. And understanding these 3 levels will help you to adjust accordingly to ensure that the message is being communicated well, and that you're making the connection that you truly want to make, and that you're also being available for them no matter what level they're on. So here we go, the 3 levels. Level 1 is surface level. Surface level connections or communication are simply that. It's what we do to acknowledge the presence of another person. So whether you're driving down the street, as we do here in the South, and we wave to one another as we go by, we don't have to know who that person is. We're just acknowledging, I see you. Hey there, what's going on? You're walking down the hallway, you pass someone, you say, hey. You walk into a room, you say, hey, how you doing? The person's response is usually, fine, good, doing all right, good to see you. So it's short, it's simple, it's sweet, it's not in depth at all. And by hearing that it's not in depth, I also don't want you to think that means it's bad. I think it's a beautiful gift when we take the time to acknowledge another person. But surface level is the level that we're on at that point. The next level, level 2, is going to be the head. And this is the realm where facts, data, statistics, and information rule. This is the place of college campuses and lecture halls and workshops and conferences. You know I love those. This is the realm of books that are focused on data and statistics and information. This is where this hangs out. It's on the head level of communication where we're sharing, hey, what happened today? How'd you do on your test? What time do we need to get ready to go? Have you bought this? Have you made the reservations for dinner? Or what are we doing for vacation this year? That's all facts, data, statistics, and information. That's on the head level. The third level is the heart level. Yes, I'm sure some of you guessed it, the heart level. And this is the only level where true transformation takes place. Where if you want to change, if you want to do things differently in your life, the only place that you can truly make that change is when you get on the level of the heart. We can't head level our way into a heart decision. We cannot head level our way and make, it's like, how many times have we made a decision? Like, here's a clear example. Like, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to work out. And how about how many times that didn't actually happen? Because the commitment must be made on a heart level, not just in a head level. And we can't really want to do something, but it's when we truly make that shift on a heart level that we get the things that we want. But here's where else this shows up. How often are we trying to correct our children, and we're trying to correct them by giving them more information, when what we're really dealing with is the fact that they didn't follow us, they didn't obey what we said, they didn't follow our lead, they didn't act on the information we gave them because there's something going on the heart level. Maybe they don't trust us right now. Maybe they're just full in their own stuff and they just don't want to hear from us right now. And that would be just a hardened heart in that situation. But what we're dealing with is a heart level. But as parents, sometimes we try to correct that heart level issue by giving more information on the head level. And that means that we're on two different levels trying to communicate, and that creates misunderstandings and conflict and arguments. So we either get to invite them to the information level and then come back to the heart level for the change to truly take place, or we get on the heart level by having vulnerable conversations with them where we share our truest feelings, our frustrations, where we find out what's going on with them and on their heart level. And that's where we can build connection, where we can have true communication, and where transformation, connection, intimacy, all of those things happen on the heart level. I hope that sharing these three and the principle behind that will help you to have less conflicts and misunderstandings in your life. If you would love to hear me expand more on this concept, be sure to check out my podcast episode, The Root of Misunderstandings, and I go into more detail and give you more examples on how you too could benefit from this principle. Until next time, bye for now.